Alright, I figured I'd go over to this template since it makes the bottom screen a little bit bigger. Okay. Hidden on the cover of the Grand Grimoire are the characters that spell out the true magical incantation. Select the characters on the touchscreen and slide them over their counterparts on the tome's cover to make them vanish. The grand finale approaches. Remove the extra magical characters from the Grand Grimoire's cover to reveal the hidden incantation. Okay. There we go. Today's final puzzle is brought to you by the letter E. This isn't a very hard final puzzle, I'm just saying. It's pretty easy. There we go. This one's like faded right there. See it? Yep. What a puzzle. Oh, let's see. Where's this one? Right here. Alright, we're done. What a difficult puzzle.
Let us think about it together. Every puzzle has an answer.
Wow, my final score in the game is 3,000 picarets. What a round score. How did I manage to do that? Alright, let's go back to the bigger cutscene template.
The sun is rising, and when it does, its light will reveal the truth behind Labyrinthia's mysteries.
Now, Professor?
Yes. Shall we, Mr. Wright?
By the way, no one slept at all. No one got any sleep. Double points! Tail ender. Haha! And so all the invisible shit can be seen now. Look. The whole town has all these machines. Damn. It was rigged. Look at this. Wow.
So this is the real magic behind Labyrinthia.
Excellent work, my boy.
Huh? Hey, it's
And of
Luke!
course, that's what happened to Luke. I'm operating this without any kind of knowledge, training, or licensing. You can't sue me if I drop you. By the way, I drank a whole handle of tequila before I jumped in here, Mr. Layton. I'm ripped as shit. I'm drunk as hell. That's why my cheeks were so rosy. Here we go. Oh boy, here we go.
Hang on a second. The town's full of machinery?
So much for magic. It was all done with these machines.
That's right. With magic, witches can fly, buildings can disappear. Those are no easy feats to stage. To make all those incredible things real, we needed a great deal of machinery.
Couldn't he have just, I don't know, made the magic a bit simpler?
A witch would say the incantation, and shades would stop time with their silver bells.
Ah.
And they'd go wild with these machines, making all sorts of crazy stuff happen.
Okay.
That's so cool. I'd love to try it.
I took a quick crash course before operating the machines.
Yeah, sure you did.
Bad, hey?
Look how red his cheek is. He's fucking so drunk.
Yes, Luke. What would we do without you?
So when's my turn? I want to pick something up off the ground and make it fly through the air.
I wish you'd stop looking at me when you say that, Maya.
Well, in any case, I think we should head back to the courthouse.
Right you are, Professor. The judge might have fallen asleep waiting for us.
Of course, this doesn't explain anything about the intro of the game when they were sucked inside of a fucking book, instantly drawn into the pages.
The sun has risen above Labyrinthia and has shown us our town's true form. Well, I really don't think there's any need for a verdict anymore. The witches on trial weren't witches after all. I am deeply relieved that those I have sentenced are still alive and well. At last, I can step down from this seat with a clear conscience.
And now start my new career as a male stripper. He starts taking his robe off. Rubs oil on his chest.
And now, the final verdict in the last witches' court session ever to be held.
Not guilty. Let's start the dancing. Yes. Wow, what an ending. I did not see this coming today. I definitely did not expect this to be the ending. God damn. I'm very grateful for all the help, Professor. The feeling is mutual, Mr. Wright. A gentleman always fights for the truth. I could not have done otherwise. I'd like to congratulate the two of you. You both did splendidly in the court. Now off comes my robe! Oh, it's the judge. You brought to light the truth about this town. Although I still find it astonishing that we could not see all of this. I cannot even begin to imagine how it was achieved. You are all given a very simple instruction when you were hypnotized. You cannot see pure black. That was sufficient. Oh, now I see. These strange contraptions are made from some sort of black metal. Wait, just a second. There are plenty of black objects all over Labyrinthia, aren't there? Yeah, that's right. My hair's charcoal black too. But it is not pure black. What? What we often perceive as the color black is in fact far from being pure black. Our brains interpret reflections of light as colors. Objects which reflect even the smallest amount of light are not pure black. Pure black is only encountered within nature as darkness. Darkness, sir! The machines used in Labyrinthia are coated in a special material developed by Labrellum Inc. It absorbs light without reflecting any. It is the only material that can be said to be pure black. Oh, I bet this invisibility rope is also made of that same material, right? That's correct, and of course the bell tower was concealed using the very same material as well. When you think about it, this town abounds in all things invisible. Huh? Miss Darklaw, or should I say Miss Belduke? Yes? For 10 long years, your memories had been suppressed. The truth about what occurred in the belfry was invisible to me, you mean? Mr. Cantabella and your father knew it all along. They knew who actually rang the bell. What? Did they really? Is that true, Cantabella? As we have demonstrated, it was easy to deduce from the situation in the belfry. But if he knew that all along, why didn't he say something? It was, of course, for your own good.
Don't be angry at her!
You were trying to pin the blame for that disaster on Espella. Yes, I was, but if you knew that, why did you keep quiet about it? If you had only scolded me back then for lying, maybe Espella would have suffered such trauma. It was your eyes, Eve. What? Your eyes weren't those of a liar. You believed in what you said. You truly thought it was Espella. What you saw was too much for you to bear. Your mind blocked out the real memory of what happened in order to maintain your own sanity. Had I called you a liar then, you would probably have suffered a mental breakdown. Mr. Cantabella and your father created this town. You were mistaken in thinking it was purely for Espella's sake. It was also for you, Miss Belduke. Oh, Remember what your father wrote in his suicide note.
I have only two concerns. The first is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
I had an argument with my father once. He was always thinking only about the town and paid no attention to me. So you moved out and broke all contact with him. But you were wrong about your father. Not a single day passed without him thinking about you. He helped make the story I was weaving a reality for your sake. I've been so ignorant. I was so convinced father was driven to suicide by you. Your father couldn't bear the sense of guilt he had accumulated over the past 10 years. Even though he killed himself in the end, I believe you were always the most important person to him.
Eve? Espella.
Yes?
Espella, what I did to you is unforgivable. I rewrote your story, putting you through all this. I can't believe I went to such an extreme because of one wrong assumption.
No, it's okay, Eve. I wasn't angry.
You weren't?
You've always been on my side, protecting me.
Oh, yes.
And even today, you saved my life. I also owe you an apology.
Oh, this music.
After all, I forgot about my dearest friend. I'm so sorry, Eve. Ah,
Eve!
there you
It's
are,
the other
Eve.
Eve. There's
Where
two
were
Eves.
you,
Your cat's called Eve.
You know what I've just noticed? You two are very much alike. You and Eve the cat.
They're both huge bitches.
What? It's all in your head.
It looks like Eve has taken a liking to the other Eve.
You've got that right, and the similarity is really striking.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
By the way, the whole town's mystique is now revealed and the whole billion-dollar project is down the tubes. The company's gonna go out of business and we're all forced to be thrown back into a real world that's already overpopulated and has no jobs for us.
Accidental guests.
Great.
Professor Layton. Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I must say, I am indebted to you.
Don't mention it.
You know, when I started planning my revenge 3 months ago, Mr. Layton was a part of my plans. I needed to lure him to Labyrinthia.
Why me?
You were famous in London, and word of your skills reached me even here. What's more, you specialize in mysteries. So I thought that if you came to this town, you'd feel compelled to solve ours.
Huh.
Well, I am honored.
That's cool. And what about me?
Who are you?
Well, about you. How should I put it? Your arrival here was purely accidental.
Nah.
You mean it wasn't planned?
As you know, Espella escaped and got involved in that incident on the freighter. As a consequence, I had no choice but to bring you here.
I see. I shouldn't have asked. My fragile pride has suffered yet another blow.
Nick, you can't escape your fate. You're doomed to always find trouble if it doesn't find you first.
How about some words of sympathy for a change?
I am terribly sorry. The only thing on my mind the last 3 months was revenge.
Whatever your intentions were, the last witch trial has ended in the best possible way for this town. You were correct in your judgment. You always are.
You're too kind to me.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Eve.
For killing everyone, Eve.
For
Thanks.
opening my eyes.
Thanks a lot, Eve. Why don't you go ring the bell again, Evan? So, hold on. Let me start a bonfire in the middle of the town, then you could go ring the bell again. Went well last time. Good job, Eve.
Sorry to break up this little happy ending, but I've sort of got an important question. Why were you going to end the story?
Only Newton knew the real reason.
Huh.
I am suffering from an incurable illness.
Oh.
What?
Dad, you're ill. Is it serious?
Hold on. Let's press him on this for the next 45 minutes to get more details.
It is a rare disease with no known cure.
It's called Bad Father Syndrome.
Why didn't you tell me? Had I known...
I wanted this to be my secret. I suppose that was a bad decision on my part. I thought I'd finish the story before I died and lay the foundations for a new world. Honestly, I was desperate. I didn't much care about Labyrinthia anymore.
Dad, why did it have to happen to you? Especially now that we're finally back together.
Cheer up, Espella.
How can I?
Labrellum's new drug development center contacted me a short while ago. They have succeeded in creating a new medicine, thanks to Belduke's research. It's a top-secret wonder drug for my illness.
Oh yeah, wonder drug.
A wonder drug?
It only cost $5 billion to develop. We're bankrupt.
Newton had been working on finding a cure for my illness until the very end. It would seem that the cure was his final gift to me.
My father.
Newton was the truest friend I ever had. I'm going to undergo surgery. Do not fear, I shall return. So stop making that sad face, Espella.
Dad, will everything be back to how it once was?
Of course it will.
And Eve, will you still be my friend?
No. Fuck you.
Of course.
Aww.
Thank you.
And so both Phoenix and Layton were not paid for their services of being kidnapped for 2 weeks. Their businesses went out of business, and they were forced to go into the services industry. Phoenix is a dishwasher, and Layton scrubs tires on cars. There you go. I'm going to drop by Mrs. Claire's bakery. I got so much to tell her. Do you mind if I go, Dad? It won't take long. Of course not. Please do. Looks like Eve wants to come too. What? Oh, you mean the cat? Espella, mind if we tag along? Not at all. You're welcome to come. This ending will last another 47 minutes. Awesome. Maybe we'll get some tasty bread baked out of this. I thought we were going there for a different reason. Well, maybe I'll be off then, Professor. Pass on my regards to Miss Claire, Luke. So, what's going to happen to the town? I've released everyone from hypnosis. They will soon recover the memories of their lives before Labyrinthia. As of today, Project Labyrinthia is over. Ah, I see. They are free to leave if they so wish. I imagine they will make a run for it. This place will turn into uninhabited ruins just like it was 10 years ago.
I have some doubts about that.
The judge.
Your Honor!
I now understand that this town is an artificial creation of yours. Nonetheless, to us Labyrinthians, the past 10 years were real.
Okay.
No one can yet tell how this town will change. However, it is possible that some people will want to stay. Who knows? Perhaps you will find yourself creating a new town along with them.
A new town, you say?
I am no longer the judge, but if possible,
He wants to be the mayor.
I would like to remain here.
And so he became Mike Hagar.
You have my gratitude, Your Honor.
The mayor with a pipe.
You need not address me as Your Honor anymore, Sir Storyteller.
And so, the last witch trial has drawn to a close.
All right. Is that it? I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. What did Mr. Wright...
Mr. Wright, Mr. Layton, and my father talk about?
Genital hair grooming.
That I do not know. But Dad made a promise to me. Once everyone recovers their memories and he is cured of his illness, he will return to write a new story with everyone's help. This time, the story will be real without any lies or illusions.
Ew. Okay. What's this? Another cutscene. Another cutscene.
Huh?
They rang the bell. What are they, stupid? They'll pass out again. Oh. Oh no, someone was lighting their oven. The whole town's gonna burn again. That's cool. You can see the whole cast of the game again. There's stupid what's-his-name, Ibir, jumping up and down like an asshole.
My beautiful sound.
And of course
Almost
David
as
Bowie.
if it's ringing in a new beginning for the town.
David Bowie has his all back.
Thank you, Eve.
Okay then. Whenever you are ready, Mr. Barnum.
Oh my god! Barnum dressed in normal clothes. Pretty funny. It's like Miami Vice now.
Thank you! Thank you all so much for everything!
And so Barnum...
Estella, you take care now.
Barnum began his amazing career...
Bye!
Barnum began his amazing career as a male whore.
Visit us again!
Yes.
You can bet on it!
I wish all of you the very best.
Oops, I fell off the boat. I'm dead. Should have been sitting
Mr.
down.
Wright, I knew I could count on you to stand your ground and fight me to the very end.
Me too. I always believed in you, Professor. And I know it's why we managed to get to the mysterious truth behind this town.
Why do your eyes have no whiteness to them, Professor? You're like a freak. There's two
When we
buttons
get
on
back
your
to
face.
England, we'll drop by and see you, Luke.
Great! I'll show you around London.
Great, I can't wait to get older and see those titties. I hope you'll give me a nice meta belting when we get back, because I love that shit. And so they ride into the sunset, the end. Layton versus Wright. I Wright sprung a full redwood in my pants when Moya hugged me. Oh boy. Oh look, they made a double golden statue of them. Check this out. Wow, what a game. What a game. Look at this, wait a minute. Eve and Barnum? I think Eve and Barnum started going out. That's what it looks like. Oh, hold on, you know what? I'll do this. This will be better. Here we go. I can see the pictures better. Oh, God. Ymir, the sheep woman, and that stupid wannabe knight. And there's the old dude fishing in the background. Wordsworth, or whatever his name was. Ho, 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 ho. All the women of the town. Look, the postal woman. What's her name? Kira. The librarian and the butler. The two kids and all the people from the bar, including the two criminals who supposedly died, and of course the hot bar chick. Ho, 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 ho. Oh my God, it's the female vigilante. What was her name? Foxy. And the judge. Wait a minute. I told you they are. He's a male stripper. Look, she's a stripper and he's a male stripper. They're about to take it all off. I was freaking kidding, but that's actually what happened. Look. Storyteller. Gang's all here. Eve having some milk. The owl has been set loose. And he's shitting all over the bread. Looks like Barnum now cooks bread. His dog's eating the bread. Wow. What a game. With huge plot holes like how did they get teleported into the book at the beginning of the game? Why were they on the pages already? Oh my God, it's not over!
You know,
what
Professor,
the fuck?
I feel like I've just finished reading a really long story.
Holy shit.
Indeed, Luke. I know what you mean. It certainly was an enthralling adventure.
I wonder how Espella and the others back in Labyrinthia are getting on. I'd love to go back and see them. Although, I'd rather not have to be sucked into a book to get there.
Perhaps we should ask Carmine to come along with us.
Great! It's a real relief he recovered from all of his injuries.
Oh, he recovered, huh?
But he was a bit put out when he found out you'd already solved all the town's secrets, Professor.
Well, we mustn't forget that we didn't solve them all by ourselves. We couldn't have done it without the help of our friends across the Atlantic.
I wonder what they're doing right now. Battling away in a courtroom somewhere?
I'd wager they may well be, Luke. At any rate, we must make our own preparations.
Oh, God.
There's a brand new case that requires our attention.
Oh,
and
boy.
that means a brand new set of puzzles to be solved, my boy.
More puzzles. We need more puzzles.
Hold it!
Oh, no.
What's the matter, Wright?
Edgeworth!
Has the cat got your tongue? Or are you still in a holiday kind of mood? Perhaps your mind is as clouded as the English sky.
Any hints, Maya?
Not really. If only the professor were here. I think at this point you've got to use that patented spell of yours, Nick.
Patented spell?
Hello, Earth to Nick. Just when we think it's all over, you always use it to turn the tables.
Ah, got it. I just have to close my eyes and say the magic word. Luckily, I don't need a witch's scepter for this one.
Save the chit-chat for later, right? I've almost missed that utterly annoying spell of yours. Fine, let's hear it then.
The objection.
Just take a deep breath and give it all you've got.
Well, here goes.
Objection!
Alright, finally! What a freaking game, man. That game was just absolutely ridiculous. so freaking long and drawn out, man. But it was a good combination of the characters from both series, you know what I mean? It was cool. You had the puzzle aspect, you had the courtroom aspect. Pretty nice. I do have to say the puzzles in the game were quite easy. There was very few puzzles that really challenged me in any way, shape, or form. The courtroom was pretty much right on par with other Phoenix Wright games with, you know, the stuff that you're supposed to know. I mean, I definitely have to say that because of me playing previous Phoenix Wright games, it definitely helped. I probably got stuck a lot of the time in those courtroom sessions if I hadn't actually played previous Phoenix Wright games. I mean, the length of the game is freaking awesome. For a retail game to be 30+ hours long of content, and it's fresh content, it's not rehashed stuff, it's pretty rare in this day and age. So, pretty good, man. The only thing that I have, the only complaint I have are the plot holes, because there are big ones, like the whole beginning of the game sequence. Remember the car in the tree? Remember when they got knocked out and sucked into the book? Remember when the witch turned into a bird and was flying around in Layton's office? That was outside of Labyrinthia, so how could all of that happen? And the answer is, it couldn't have. It's just a huge freaking plot hole that they didn't think about. But overall, I thought the game was pretty damn good. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm happy to have played it. I really am. I'm glad that even though, I'll be honest, a lot of people stopped, you know, joining us on stream for the playthrough and even watching it because it was so freaking long and drawn out. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I stuck in there, and I'm glad that I finally beat it before I got caught up with other stuff. Whew. What a game. What a game! Do 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 do. Oh 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 oh. The music was outstanding for this game, man. Let's face it, listen to these awesome remixes of the themes, man. How good is this? I'm rotating my mic. I tried to rotate my mic to reposition stuff. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Whew, what a playthrough. Seriously, this has got to be like about 160 or 70 parts. I'm not sure. I'll see, obviously, when I'm done recording this part, how many parts it was. Some people in the stream chat are asking me, will I be doing more Phoenix Wright games soon? And the answer is absolutely fucking not. This is too long. It's too long. The game is too long. I'm not playing a Phoenix Wright game for a long time, if ever again. It's too long. Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Yes, ho ho ho! La 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 la! The pleasant music, the pleasant music, the pleasant music. La la la, Layton and Wright and Layton and Wright and Luke and Maya. Ho ho ho! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! Alrighty then. That's it. That is it. It's over. Wait a minute. It's not over? What's this? Finn. Okay, it is over. That's the final scene, or the final screen. Very nice. Of course, all the mysteries update, right? The Great Witch Bezella was a fictional character created by the storyteller to protect the youngest Bella from trauma. This spawned many mysteries that followed. They no longer need Bezella nor the witches or witchcraft that were essential for her existence. The end. Oh, so I did a 3550 score. Probably crappy. There's probably people out there with perfect scores. Cheaters. Well done, you just cleared the game. You may now make a special game clear save data file. When you load the data from this file, you'll be given a choice of 2 starting locations. The first is within the underground ruins. From there, you'll be able to access the town and wander around freely, searching for hint coins and unsolved puzzles. The second choice is at the climax of the epilogue. This is ideal for those who would like to experience the game's finale one more time. You'll be able to restart with a maximum credibility, so even if you've run short this time around, you'll still have a chance to pick up those vital pickerates that you missed. Alright. Phew. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright playthrough. I want to thank anyone who stuck in there this entire month that I've been playing the game and followed along the 14 different streams that we had to finish the game, and of course the 14 different sessions of videos that I uploaded to YouTube. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed the game. I hope that you will join me in the future for other epic playthroughs. We've got a lot of great games coming out for the rest of this year, so I hope you guys will be around for them. Thanks a lot, everyone. Peace out. See you later.